A sentence is a complete thought that includes a subject, who or what the sentence is about, and a verb, the action or state of being. Without a verb, it's not a full sentence. For example, the dog barked is a complete sentence because it has a subject, the dog, and a verb, barked. Sentences can be short and simple like this, or they can be longer and more complex. To make your writing more interesting, you can add phrases and clauses to improve your sentences. These are different parts that you can combine to make your sentences richer and more detailed. A phrase is a small group of words that work together but don't form a complete sentence on their own because they don't have both a subject and a verb. Phrases add extra information to your sentence, but don't make it complete by themselves. For example, on the table is a phrase. It gives extra information, like where something is, but by itself, it doesn't make sense as a sentence. An example of using a phrase in a sentence would be, "The book on the table is mine." The phrase, "on the table," gives more information about where the book is, but it's not a complete sentence on its own. A clause, on the other hand, is a group of words that does have a subject and a verb, and it can either be a complete sentence or part of a sentence. Clauses come in two types, independent and dependent. An independent clause is a complete sentence on its own. For example, she ran to the store. It has both a subject, she, and a verb, ran, so it makes sense by itself. A dependent clause, also called a subordinate clause, cannot stand alone as a sentence because it doesn't express a complete thought. It still has a subject and a verb, but it needs more information to make sense. For example, when she ran to the store is a dependent clause. It leaves you wondering, what happened when she ran to the store? So it needs an independent clause to complete the thought. When she ran to the store, she forgot her wallet. To improve your writing, you can combine phrases and clauses to create more interesting and complex sentences. For example, the girl who was wearing a red coat walked quickly to the bus stop. Here, who was wearing a red coat, is a dependent clause that gives more information about the girl, making the sentence more descriptive. Using phrases and clauses together helps to add detail, explain things more clearly, and keep your writing engaging.